Hello, sport fans. You are welcome again to another interesting edition of the Banter podcast. Of course, I'm here with Chukwemeka. We'll be doing this together. Mr. Bayadewega is here in Morocco, giving us all the latest updates concerning the African Cup of Nations, the 35th edition of it, there in Morocco. We wish him best of luck and we wish him a safe journey back to Nigeria. Um, of course, the AFCON is still on there in Morocco. And Mr. Chukwemeka will be taking us through the group standings, outing stands there in as far as the AFCON is concerned. Mr. Chukwemeka, please can you give us the updates?
All right. Good afternoon, sports fans. I would start with Group A. We have Morocco on the first log. Sitting in a comfortable position, not too comfortable, but they have 4 points. Then Mali's in the second position. Let's move down to Group B. We have Egypt. They've already qualified. With 6 points. South Africa 3 points. Angola 1 point, and Zimbabwe 1 point. And let's go to the Super Eagles group, which is Group C. We have Super Eagles also. They've qualified for the round 16. With 6 points.
Yeah.
Tunisia 3 points. Tanzania 1 point, and Uganda 1 point as well. Let's move down quickly to Group D. We have Senegal. At the first position, which with 4 points. DR Congo with 4 points. Benin Republic 3 points. Botswana has no point. They've lost their 3 games. Let's move down to Group E. Algeria has also qualified with 6 points. Burkina Faso 3 points. Sudan 3 points. Equatorial Guinea no point. A disgraceful performance from Equatorial Guinea there. Group F, which is the last group, Ivory Coast sits on the log with 4 points. Cameroon with 4 points. Mozambique shocking. 3 points, and Gabon with no point. That's a shocker. I think the Group F is really tough. And,
Exactly. Thank you, Mr. Chukwemeka, for that rundown, for that update concerning AFCON. As you've heard from Chukwemeka, Morocco have not qualified yet. The host nation, they've not qualified yet for the round of 16. They still have to see the game between them and Zambia. True. Before they can confirm themselves in the round of 16. Of course, Nigeria, Egypt, Algeria, they've all qualified for the round of 16 of the AFCON there in Morocco. Who are they going to meet? We wait to see when the AFCON group stages are completed. Mr. Chukwemeka, of course, before I come to you, fixtures will be going down there at the AFCON. And I think South Africa will be taking on Zimbabwe, right?
yeah.
Egypt will be taking on Angola, and I think Angola needs to play a do or die game against the face of Egypt if they are going to if they make it to the next round. They are going to still be in competition. I think Zimbabwe as well. They have something to cheer about if they can, miraculously beat South Africa. We said miraculously because football is unpredictable, and we know it will be very difficult for them to beat South Africa. But we said earlier that Zimbabwe know how to give South Africa a run for their money.
Exactly.
So if they can do that, I think they will be through the round of 16 as well. They should be good for
I think the both of them played. During the World Cup qualifiers. Zimbabwe holding South Africa there. I believe Zimbabwe also play in South Africa because the both countries are close by. They share the same border.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
I think it will be a very tough one. For South Africa. And based on the both teams are playing on a neutral ground. So a good fixture, an interesting fixture.
Exactly. I mean, look at the game between Mozambique and Gabon.
Gabon.
I no one saw that coming. I mean, Mozambique scored 3 goals. Mozambique. And now they give
That's
themselves the
how
lifeline
football
in the competition. They can actually qualify as well. And Gabon now is in a very tight position.
And
They are working on a tightrope.
That particular group is so tough because we have Ivory Coast and Cameroon, with the same point and the same goal difference. 1-1 goal. Each team have scored 1-1 goal. Mozambique also has a point. Have a chance of qualifying. If they could defeat Cameroon, they would make it.
Absolutely.
So,
If they can defeat Cameroon, they will now be on 6 points.
Exactly.
They can actually even top the group if they're able to beat Cameroon. And football is. I mean, for them to beat Gabon.
I know Gabon against Gabon taking on Ivory Coast would be a do or die too for Gabonese. They would want to make that best loser spot. So I believe they would also give Ivory Coast, a tough game, a
Eh,
tough match. So
exactly,
that
exactly.
particular group, I would tag that group as
One of the group of
is
death.
the group of death.
Hmm.
Before the competition even started.
Yeah, yeah.
Putting in Cote d'Ivoire, Cameroon, Mozambique, and Gabon. Those teams are, those are top teams in Africa. So a brilliant group, a tough group of death. Let's see who comes out. Yeah.
All right, a lot to be said concerning the AFCON. A lot to be said. Quite an interesting competition there in Morocco. Let's what's it called? Go ahead concerning the one that we are actually concerned about. Talking about the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Nigeria will be taking on the Cranes of Uganda on tomorrow, being the 30th day in December. Chukwemeka,
Yeah.
what are you looking forward to? We've now qualified for the round of 16. We are through to the next round. Do you expect Eric Chell to reshuffle the team, let the rest some players, or you should just go ahead with his first 11?
Definitely, he has to reshuffle his team. We've done the job. We've sealed the job. Now then we have to pick up the 3 point against Uganda. We guys win that particular encounter. So it's left to the manager. We are playing a team like Uganda. No disrespect to Uganda, but I don't see Uganda as a top team that would give us a run for our money. Here's the chance to introduce players like Rafael Yedika, which he has been struggling to for game time, in this particular competition. And under Eric Chell, here's the time to give him,
Hmm.
let him go out there and express himself, bring in result. At the keeping position, Juan Bale has been messing up. A disgraceful performance from him
There's an update
last
that is
time.
even, I think it won't be available for tomorrow's game. I think he's injured, and Oyeka as well. I think they have some kind of
No,
they are nursing some kind of injury.
yeah.
Him
So,
and
so
Oyeka.
exactly now the perfect time to bring in, reshuffle your team, start Onuachu at that striking position. Osimhen hasn't been at his best, losing a lot of goals.
He actually missed an header in that
Yes,
game
a
against
very
Tunisia. We were quite
brilliant,
surprised.
yeah, yeah. So
But they eventually scored another difficult one.
yeah,
Imagine, a very difficult one
that's
like
one
that.
thing about Osimhen.
Osimhen.
I know he loses goals, but at the same time he delivers.
Yeah.
So we can't write him off. But at least give the young lads, give this Onuachu chance.
Childesas, Onuachu.
Let them go out there and express themselves. At least your wingers as well.
I
Start
mean, they are part
Oziko,
of the team.
play Chukwueze, play Simeon, rest your players, so they would be,
Be
strong enough,
fresh
fresh enough to tackle the whoever they would play in the
in the
round
knockout
16. Yeah.
stage. Mm.
So I think Aichel just has to reshuffle his team. Bring out your second 11. Let them play Uganda. Uganda, we shouldn't at least even in our second team at our bad day, at our worst moment, we should be able to defeat. We're supposed to defeat Uganda, not be by one goal, not be
Yeah.
by a margin win. We saw the last game they played against Tunisia. A very disappointing performance, disappointing changes from Eric Chell.
Mhm.
You were leading that game 3-0. Why not just strengthen your midfield? I believe something in football. Once your midfield is strong and formidable, I don't see any the opposition. Them attacking you would be so difficult. The goals wouldn't come in for them. So I don't know why Eric Chell took off his striker and the winger. I expected him to strengthen his midfield. So if he can at least introduce new fresh legs, let's see what these
They
guys
can
can do.
offer.
Yeah,
Mm.
let's see what they can offer. I believe something great would happen. Qualifying with 9 points is a booster, for them. So let's wish them the best of luck. Let them go out there, express themselves, play without momentum, play without confidence, and get the maximum 3 points. Yeah.
All right, you've heard from Chukwemeka. He said he wishes Super Eagles best of luck against the Cranes of Uganda. Of course, who said our what was it called? Second fiddles cannot do this, cannot do this job as well. They can do it. So why this? I mean, it's against Uganda. Not taking anything away from Uganda. You can't what was it called, joke with any game at this point in time, because if we lose that game, we will be on 6 points, and if Tunisia wins their game, they will be on 6 points as well.
Exactly.
And with what was it called, with the goal
Goal
difference here,
difference.
I think they're going to top us. So it is better for us to what was it called, get the job done against Uganda, as you have rightly said. And we believe that other players that are not making the first team can also do it. So
Yeah.
there's us Paul Onwachua. He has been banging in goals
For his club
for his
side.
club side. So coming into to Nigeria, I mean, the reason banging in goals
For his club
for his
side.
club side. So coming into to Nigeria, I mean, the reason why we took all these players is for them to watch, for them to as a
Yeah,
backup,
yeah, yeah.
for other
Exactly,
players. If
exactly.
if the likes of Osimhen can get the job done before what is it called, and before the third game, and fortunately for
Yeah,
us,
here is even the time to even rest Osimhen. This is the
exactly,
perfect time to rest Osimhen. Rest him.
exactly
He has
because
been playing week in
yeah,
week out. Let him rest.
and the game against Tunisia, I think he went down. Well, there was a time
Yeah,
I think he
Osimhen
went
always
down.
goes down. He
He went down
always goes down. He always
because of
goes down.
how he was tried to play the game because of all the force and
Because
the
the
passion
whole
he
strength
normally
is
put into the game. So I think you said it all. Osimhen should be rested, but Osimhen, I think he sees this fun as an opportunity for him to what is it called, to banging in goals, or maybe can come out as the scorer. And he wants to make a statement. You see the way he has been reacting in the tournament. He has been reacting so wild, like he need more, he need more, he needs more. But if you look at it on the other side as well, I think he needs to be rested. If you really want to get something out of this tournament, it's an opportunity for them to rest, considering how tired and
yeah,
how the fatigue are setting into
yeah,
them.
yeah, yeah.
Especially the likes of Simen, Onyeka, and what was it?
Even
Who is now
Ademola
injured?
Lookman,
Nwabali. I said
Iwobi as well.
Nwabali came
Rest
into the
those
tournament
boys.
injured.
Rest,
He
rest
came
those
in,
boys. The goal they scored Nwabali. You saw the way in Nwabali.
so
He
it
slipped.
looks so fragile, it looks so weak. So I think you're right. This is an opportunity for Eritrea to rest his trusted players, and all the backups that they brought into the national team. They should be was given the
Yeah, yeah.
privilege as was going to prove themselves against the Prince of Uganda. If they now
Exactly.
do otherwise, it is their cup of tea.
Yeah, yeah.
But they should be given the
The
benefit of doubt.
opportunity.
And the benefit of
If
doubt,
Tolu can play Tolu play, I think Tolu played all the home matches. You know, the ones he was
I
invited to.
still remember Tolu.
Tolu played everything, all
Yeah.
the games. If Tolu can play all the, why not play Anonoachu, who has been representing the country, and at least I think he has the record of the fastest goal against Egypt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So why not just start him? The guy has been banking in goals for his Turkish side, his Turkish team.
yeah,
So
yeah.
just put him out there, give these guys a chance. Give them the opportunity to showcase their talent. To show what they are made of. So I want to believe Eric Chell would come up with a formidable formation, that would see us top the group with 9 points. I'm wishing the Super Eagles the best of luck.
All right, you heard
Inshallah.
from Chukwemeka again. He said he which best of luck. Wish him best of luck as well. Hopefully, Eric Chol is going to trust his backup. What is it called? Teams, as far as what is it called? The Super Eagles is concerned. On tomorrow,
Yeah,
I think by 8 p.m. Nigerian time
yeah.
or 9 p.m. Nigerian time. Is it
5 p.m.
okay? 5 p.m. Nigerian time. That match will be underway. The last game in the group for Nigeria against the Prince of Wakanda, and we hope they get the job done. Away from that now, we will be right back after this timeout. Please don't go anywhere. We'll give you all the latest in the beautiful world of the English football. We'll be right back after this break. All right, welcome back to the show, sport fans. We now go straight into the English Premier League fixtures. Of course, the last game for the year will be played tomorrow, being the 30th day in the month of December. Burnley at Tottenham will take on Newcastle United. Chelsea at Stamford Bridge will take on AFC Bournemouth, while Nottingham Forest at the City Ground will be in action against Everton. West Ham United at London Stadium will be in action against Brighton and Hove Albion, while Arsenal at Fly Emirates will be in action against Aston Villa, while Manchester United at Old Trafford will be in action against Wolverhampton Wanderers. Yes, Chukwemeka, the return leg of the English Premier League has started, as you can see from the fixtures. Um, the match between Chelsea and Bournemouth, that is the game we'll be looking forward to. And the game between Arsenal and Aston Villa as well. So, Chelsea, what's your take?
I seriously don't know what to say about Chelsea. A team that is not consistent with their game plan. Today win, tomorrow lose, next tomorrow draw. They are just how would I put this, possessing Arsenal pattern of play under as a winger. A very shameful performance. I was really disappointed. On Saturday. They had a brilliant first half. At least they had a brilliant first half. That's cross from Reece James. That ended up in the goalpost. So second half, I did not know what got into Maresca. Obviously, Maresca wasn't in the game. He was watching the game from the stand. So Maresca You
I think
know,
it was the assistant that was communicating
yeah,
to
but he
him.
was also I believe say in nine they even give the assistant, you know, information on players when he go take off, you know. So Maresca making those silly changes, you know, taking off Garnacho, bringing Gittins. Gittins had no impact. He no even get one impact for that game. Taking off Garnacho, bringing in Gittins, taking off I
Mama,
think Joao Pedro for Delap. Delap has been so useless.
that is
Delap
that is more useless.
bringing in Estaval. Estaval hasn't been given. He hasn't been.
Yeah, his
His
form,
playing time in that team
he,
has been limited.
yeah, and his form
You
is
know,
actually deep. I think it's
yes,
because he's not having playing time. That's
yes,
why
no, because
he's not. He's
now
not.
when you are playing under a manager that doesn't really believe in you, if the boy has a bad game today, you would bench him and bring in and play Neto at that wing. I even feel he gives Garnacho, you know, more play time.
Yeah.
And Garnacho hasn't been really doing well. But that particular game, taking off Garnacho for Gittins was a very, very wrong move, you know.
Well, I think for Ganacho, I think Maresca is trying to play this what was it called? He's trying to make some kind of to me I see it as a coward statement. Maybe
Yes.
because they bought him from Man U,
Manchester
and
United,
it was like he's trying to what's it called, give them and give him the benefit of doubt,
benefit of
and
doubt.
try to make a statement that it's coming from a rivalry team. So you will see that you can make use of this boy. They can do something for this team, or like where it's coming from. I think that's what he's trying to do, and at the expense of the team. I think it's
Yeah,
costing the
it's
team.
costing. Yeah, exactly. You
And so I think
know,
that's what he's trying to do.
on the other hand, see Aston Villa, you know, they have remarkable players, you know, the likes of Jordan Sancho, you know, Jadon Sancho, sorry. You know, Talisman is there. What is that? Ben Duels, I was waiting for that guy in that midfielder who scored against Arsenal. You know,
Oh, okay.
they get exciting players. They even if this one
Yeah,
they mess up,
Buendia,
yeah,
Buendia.
even if this one they mess up, they get replacement. You know, World Kings no start that game, and I ain't coming. Come score the many two goals. You
Exactly.
know, so
I
I
mean,
don't know why.
in the space of 20 minutes, he just
I don't know
decided that
why.
game.
I don't know why we no get all those kind of players. You see wetin Enzo Fernandez dey do for midfield. Just dey leave that midfield for Caicedo.
Hmm.
So Chelsea still has a long way. Today they go use cold hand touch you. The next week na hot hand they go use burn your skin. So e really dey very disappointing. I was
Hmm.
really disappointed. You know, me wey I even take out my time. Me wey normally the way wey Chelsea don dey play of recent, they don dey make me dey lose hope. Like they no dey convincing obviously na. You go because you know say if you go watch that game, it's either make you complain, make your voice crack, or make omo the team just dey really
Mm-hmm.
frustrating. So yeah,
You say don't they do like Man U fans now, as they
omo
done
na
dey.
me and una don dey the same point now. 29 points.
No be lie you.
29 points
No
now.
be lie, but na get
Just
more
imagine
goals
say
now.
Man U wey we no even feel say they go defeat them Newcastle. No be here I dey tell you say Man U go come out
But
to win.
it's not as if they had a very smooth game though. I mean, but they got the
But at
maximum
least
three
the three
points.
points is important. That's how
Yeah,
you get results now.
yeah.
The maximum 3 points is important.
But
So
Chukwuemeka, do you think Chelsea, from all your analysis now, do you think Chelsea needs to reinforce in January?
they obviously we know
You're
big
considering
boys. You know
okay.
top teams don't like going out there to sign players. You know
January
January
January market are
is
actually
always
always
dull.
difficult
It's
and dull.
always difficult and
Yeah.
dull. So I don't know. Chelsea had the opportunity to sign wonderful, exciting talent. I can mention a lot of players. You know,
But considering what is on the line, I mean, you are the world defending champions of the Club World Cup, and you need to make a statement as far as the league is concerned. You need to make a statement as far as Champions League is concerned because you are just coming back. So you understand? I mean, all this, you were not in all this tournament before now. You're just trying to revive yourself. Your team is just trying to revive themselves back. So I just feel Chelsea needs to make a statement as long as all this tournament is concerned, and they need to win something. That's why I said.
obviously
That is why I said. Do you think they need to what was it called?
reinforce,
Reinforce in
bring in
January
players.
for them to make statement in all this tournament they are in.
I don't
Because
which player have they been interested in? Semenyo. Semenyo is obviously the
I think
top
the man
team.
is going to Man
The
City.
teams that are leading is Manchester United and Man
Man
City.
City, yeah.
So I've not even heard any player
Yes, that's why
any
I'm asking you as a Chelsea fan. What are the positions you think Chelsea need to make a statement on? If adventure they should buy players by January, which positions do you think that?
definitely the top nine,
Okay.
the central backs, the
Okay.
central defense. That's all. We have wingers. We have Pedro Neto. We have Estaval. We have Garnacho. We have Gittins. Gittins is I don't know. They just bought him. So I wouldn't
and they're still
say
young.
you get. Let me just leave. No, just push Gittins. No, leave him. But we get wingers. We need a good goal puncher. Joao Pedro is not a good goal puncher. Joao Pedro dey like supporting striker. He's there to assist the
Mm.
striker. So I believe, and I know they no go sign anybody. They no go even if they wan sign na till September or August. Shey you get. So
Okay,
Chelsea making the top 4 this season.
quite difficult, right? All right, you've
Well,
heard from Chukwuemeka. He said he hopes Chelsea get it right by January. If peradventure Chelsea needs to buy some players in, he has what was it called? Mentioned a position that are lacking in the team. Maresca and Antodboli, you guys are listening to Chukwuemeka. Please do the needful. All right, Chukwuemeka, a quick one. Arsenal, Aston Villa, another big cracker there.
another big
Yeah,
cracker.
I mean Aston Villa 11 wins in 11 games. I think 11 straight wins now.
Yeah.
That's a club
I think,
record.
yeah, club
I
record.
mean, it's been a while we saw something like that. I think it's Manchester City that did something like that last. So Aston Villa coming into the fold now to do that. Do you think they are going to continue that at the Fly Emirates tomorrow?
I wouldn't want them to win Arsenal.
Okay,
I go give that one to Arsenal.
okay.
For a reason.
But don't be sentimental though.
I'm not
I mean, considering
sentimental.
their form.
Aston Villa has 2 players that will be missing.
But we
Top
just
players,
said it before we
2 key
started the
players.
show that
I know they have backup
yeah,
for every
it's a good
position,
replacement.
but I still feel Arsenal would come out victorious in that particular encounter.
There'll be a revenge.
I just want to have that
You
belief.
think there'll be a revenge from Arsenal?
Revenge.
Aston Villa, no, Aston Villa, and Aston Villa.
Okay, Aston Villa defeated them as
I
well.
wasn't thinking of that.
Yeah, definitely revenge.
You
I'm
think so?
backing the Gunners. Gunners go out there, make una help us. They don't destroy the London teams. And go out there, make una challenge them to wetin sup Aston Villa.
All right, let's hope Arsenal can actually what is it called wipe all the tears away from Chelsea and the London teams. Yeah,
Yeah.
hopefully Chelsea can do that. I mean, hopefully Arsenal can do that for their London team. They can actually revenge all that Aston Villa has been doing to them. Hopefully, Chelsea. Arsenal can do that come tomorrow. Okay, the last game here for us to talk about is Manchester United versus Wolverhampton Wanderers. Chukwuemeka,
Quick
in 1
one,
minute.
yeah, quick one. Manchester straight win Manchester. And they defeated Wolves. I think 4 was it not 1-4.
Yes,
that
I think it's
that
1-4. Yes.
Yeah, so I'm rooting. I expect Manchester United to come out victorious. Still fight for that top 4. Manchester United na team wey most of us don't look down, say nothing. You even use your mouth talk and say if they make them top 10 now by God's grace. So at least Amorim don dey prove
Themselves, they know
at
they're
least
convincing now.
he don dey prove a point there. Say fine, you can look down on him, but he knows what he wants and he knows that his formation is going to definitely work if his players follow his instructions. So I believe say that one na easy one for Manchester United. Wolves no get any chance against them, so Manchester all the way.
All right, you've heard from Chukwuemeka. I said Manchester United all the way. I do travel against Wolverhampton Wanderers. All right, that is the size of the program at this time around. We do this again another time. Hopefully, when we be again to be 2026, I think, Chukwuemeka. Yeah. So till then, God keep each and every one of us. Wish everyone compliment of the season. And as you all know, we are on all social media platforms, on TikTok, on Twitter, on YouTube. Kindly subscribe and follow us. We'll continue to give you the latest in this beautiful world of sports and as far as the AFCON is concerned. Until we meet again next year, 2026, we wish you all a compliment of season and a prosperous 2026. Bye for now.